our first ever episode of Talk It and Live It with your host, Rhoda. If you are new here, make yourself comfortable and don't forget to hit the subscription button down below. For my returning service, you are welcome. I appreciate you. I love you and thank you for joining me in this new episode. Now, grab your cup of tea or your cup of coffee and join me in celebration of our first ever episode of Talk It and Live It. In today's topic, we will be talking about how to be confident in any situation. It could be work-related situation, or it could be a social situation. Now, we often think that being confident is being the loudest person in the room, but in my opinion, it's actually the opposite. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room to be confident. So, in today's episode, I will be teaching you, or I'll be going through some three stages on how that can help you to become confident and be the best in everything that you do in any situation. It doesn't matter which situation, work-related situation, social situation. I will teach you and guide you in becoming the best, or being the best you can be in any situation. So, number one, confidence is something that you develop. I think most of you would agree with me that you weren't born confident, but it's something that you develop over time. For example, myself, I was not always confident. I think most of you guys, or those people that knows me, I was one of the shyest person, and I was not confident. I was somebody who would avoid to talk to people because I didn't know what to say and I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know how to start a conversation. So being confident is not something that I gained a long time ago, but it's something that I have developed in recent years. As you all know that I'm a teacher here in China, and being a teacher in China requires you to be confident because there are so many situations whereby you have to interact with the parents. If it's just the children, it's okay. Most of us can go through that, but you have to interact with the parents and you have to stand in front of the parents, especially in social gatherings or celebrations. You have to address a crowd. So it's something that I've developed with time, and I'm going to tell you how, and maybe someday, or maybe if you try to implement this in your own life, it will work for you. So, for example, suppose you are going to give a speech in front of many people. It could be parents if you're a teacher like me, or it could be your co-workers in an organization you're working for. Suppose you're going to give a speech in front of many people. How can you be confident to go through it without feeling like digging a hole and jumping in the hole or hiding behind a podium? My answer would be practice. You need to practice your speech before you give it. It will take time for you to just have a speech without preparation, that at any minute you are asked to present something in front of people, you can do it. It will actually take time. That's honest. It will take time. But how, if you are told beforehand that you are going to give a speech, how can you be confident? You need to practice. You need to know your words well. When you know what you are going to say, I think it will be a bonus. That will at least take away the nervousness in you. So practice makes things perfect. As you all know that saying, practice makes things perfect. So practice and practice. That way it will help you to build confidence when it's time for you to give that speech. Number 3, be confident in what you do. Do not care much about what people will say. So always find your sport and always find your topic. Always recognize the things that you are good at. Do not worry about what the third person or the second person will think of your speech. Just know that you are doing the right thing. By doing that, it will put that confidence in you. And I know a lot of folks, they find it hard to make a speech in front of people just because they are worried that, or the eyes or the facial expression that people may have, people who are in the crowd may have, will let them forget or will let them be nervous. They think they are saying the wrong things, people are not agreeing with them. That shouldn't be your worry. If you are a first timer to give a speech in front of people, my advice is do not stare at people's eyes. Rather, you should look above their heads. This way, it can help you to go through your speech confidently without worrying of being judged or what people are thinking about you. In this way, you will be confident. And as you know that sometimes when people are listening to somebody, it's your job to make them agree with you. So if you look nervous giving a speech, the crowd won't believe you. But if you look confident, they will believe in anything that you say. So be confident, be smart, avoid the things that will make you nervous. This way can help you to build your confidence in any situation. Suppose it's in a social situation, it's not work related. Some people are even nervous to say something. Maybe they hang out with a group of people, they go out, they are invited to a party or a wedding. They always want to hide because they don't know what to say. My advice would be pick a topic. You can listen to what people are saying. Listening is the best. I'm sure you'll hear one or two things that you are confident about talking. It could be you can just start by having that simple conversation with others to build your confidence, get to know other people, and this way it will help you be confident, because the next time you can listen some more, and the next time you meet a different person or a stranger, you'll be able to use what you learned from others before, and this will help you build your confidence with time, that you find as time goes on you will be so confident to approach people, ask questions, respond to questions without any fear. So that's how, or that's what can make you become confident. I'd like to return it to another situation in schools. If you're a teacher like me, most schools often give what we call open doors, like every other 3 months, or maybe, I don't know, every school is different, but in some schools I know they've taken like 3 months or quarterly. They try to invite the parents in classes to watch their kids participating. So it's like you have extra strangers or extra number of students in your class that will be parents, and they are eager to know what their children have learned, and they have so many expectations on the teacher. So how can you be confident in this situation? So sometimes your expectations may not go as planned. So in this situation, I would stick that as a teacher, you must always have plan B. If you are asking the students questions and you're quite sure that they know how to answer this question, but it is because their parents are in the room, they may suddenly become so quiet because they are neighbors. So in this way, most teachers will become so nervous as well, because the kids, or embarrassed because the kids are not budging. So how can you go through a situation like this? You must always have a plan B. It's either something that the kids really love, no matter how their parents are there, but they will all want to participate or take part. That could be that could be games. You could include games or just simple things that you know the kids are confident in saying. So that's also building not only confidence of the teacher, but your confidence, but the confidence of the kids as well, because they know something and they will be able to respond to you. Okay, for today, I hope that you have learned one or two things from my experience on how to be confident in any situation. If you know some other ways that can make someone become confident, please don't forget or don't hesitate to put them or write them in the comment section below. And today we will end here. So watch out for our next episodes. Please try to turn on your notification buttons so that you won't miss the next episodes. So today I'll just review one of the episodes that we include, how to embrace the struggles of interracial marriages and how to have a work-life balance in this crazy world, and how to get a Chinese driver's license, and how to manage being a mom and being and have to work at the same time. That's work-life balance. So for today we will end here. Until next time, talk it and leave it. Goodbye. Now I need to attend to my son. Goodbye. Until next time. Love you.